Her voice cracks through the casket. Body stiff and broken, but still 3 words are spoken. Bring me back. And if we don't reply, if we sit by and let the village die, the salt water in our eyes will never dry. She's been ripped and split into pieces. Now peace is under attack. Crime after crime stacked like Jenga blocks. Windows shut, doors triple locked. Walls building high, but not high enough to hide from the fact that every grown man gone bad was once a child off track. Village says, bring me back, because parents have it rough. Mount Everest tough. It have no easy in Ezekiel, and it is not enough to drag children up. We need to raise them well. Village says, bring me back. Family is the foundation. Children become the new generation, and too often, ADHD is misdiagnosed as always doing horrible dotishness. Village says, bring me back. But if the behavior unreal, we go show them who the headers feel. Because it's normal to be vexed that tiny humans learning this world find it complex, that they explore, try, and test. So when they're bad, get them a good cocktail. If they scream and wail, that's just the spirit of discipline sinking into their skin. And that reasonable? Because it's not that they're new to the planet, they just like to give trouble. So when they slip up, get your whips up. Let's teach our children to spell love. H-I-T. Hold them close with threats like watch and see. Don't stop to think that trauma trickles down. Ignore the evidence found that beaten children don't turn out just fine. It's time to stop being shackled by frustration, imprisoned by impatience. You are right to groan. It's hard to do alone. So Village says, bring me back. Don't pick up pot spoon to pelt lash. Arm like a sword, you swing and slash. Bruise a child's body black and blue, hoping a lesson will get through. And for all the leather belts, raisin welts, and shoes you pelt, no amount of licks will ever fix a broken home. And before you stick scripture in your cheek to speak, a shepherd's rod was not for brutally beaten sheep. Village says, bring me back. Because some parents too slack and lenient, never teach their child to be obedient. Baby becomes big bad bully. Parenting casually causes casualties, turns tomorrows into tragedies. Some say it's not how it used to be. Hear the village scream desperately, bring me back. Because breaking daily bread could break a budget. Mothers bite bone to feed their children meat. Fathers crawl home feeling close to defeat. Single parents always on their feet. Who knows how they do it? Singing both sides of what's supposed to be a duet. This is why the chorus needs a choir. This is why the village we require says, bring me back to life. When great and grandparents were a treasure to be shared, neighborhood Mako a reporter to be fed, streets filled with hopscotch, moral and made-up games, and people actually knew their neighbors' names. Fathers were fathers to every stray boy. Kids found new siblings with one shared toy. It was, can I have some sugar, an egg, a shoulder? Now people too scared to ask to come over. Neighbors used to become extended family, not just strangers who share proximity. And we need more than a spider web of friends across opposite ends. To make the streets feel sweet again, bring your back and heart. Take part, because a village takes effort to build, trust and will. But if you yearn for the village to return trust, she will. One by one is how community becomes a crowd. To turn this funeral into a resurrection, lift your voices loud. And one day the village won't need to say, bring me